Alrighty guys, we had a little bit of a data download last night, and there was only a couple things that really dropped. Mainly this right here, this new Extreme Z Battle event. Again, it's going to work exactly like an EZA, except you basically, if you want to get essentially all of the rewards, you do have to grind up to stage 999. Now, again, basically what this is, I guess, is like, this is another part of the anniversary technically, because they did mention it, you know, in the news section when this did come out, that this is going to be part of the 7th year anniversary. So in essence, what this really is, it's just like again, a super grindy EZA. Again, if you want to get, like I said before, all of the rewards found in this EZA, you have to grind all the way to level 999. And to show that I'm not joking, we have all of the category weaknesses as you go through the EZA right here. Starting from level 1, it's basically the Boyhood Saga is referred to as the Dragon Ball Saga over on the Japanese community, or in the Japanese language. You know, that saga of Goku, the OG Dragon Ball Saga is known as his Boyhood Saga when he's, you know, like a little kid. So from level 1 all the way to level 109, you basically want to use Dragon Ball Saga units. And then, of course, starting from level 109, you want to use World Tournament. And then from 109 to 131, Pure Saiyans. 131 to 173, Planet Namek Saga. 173 to 243, Heavenly Events. 243 to 259, Android/Cell Saga. 259 to 341. Wait. I'm already messing up. So, essentially, I mean, you guys get the point. So, starting from 131 all the way to 173, again, it's Pure Saiyans, and then from 173 to 243, Namek Saga, 243 to 259, Heavenly Events, 259 to 341, Android/Cell Saga, 341 to 355, Otherworld Warriors, 355, 509, Majin Buu Saga, 509 to 527, GT Bosses, 527, 633, GT Heroes, 633 to 669, Goku Family, 689 to 713, Realm of Gods, 713 to 713 is Movie Bosses, and then from 713 to 747, it's Movie Heroes, and then from 747 to 781, it's Universe 6, and then from 781 to 791, it's Ally of Justice, and then from 791 to 837, that's Future Saga. Then from 837 to 839, that's Conquest of Terror or Terrifying Conquerors. And then from 839 to the remaining stage, or to the final stage being 999, you want to use a Universal Survival Saga. So, again, a lot of categories that you do have to use to go ahead and go, you know, I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and beat it with, like, you know, some really overpowered, stupidly busted category, like Fused Fighters or like Power Beyond Super Saiyan. But again, these are just going to be the weaknesses for each of these, you know, levels essentially. And someone, I believe, calculated the rough amount of stones that you earn from this. I think it may be here. I'm not too sure. But if the calculations are correct, I believe someone mentioned that you could get like 250 stones roughly from this. Because if you go all the way down, and again, as you guys can see, there's like a lot of 1 Dragon Stone rewards as you keep going down. So, you know, all of that adds up. Jesus Christ, there's a lot. As you guys can tell, very, very, very much a lot of Dragon Stones and Orbs that they're going to be giving out. Jesus Christ. But what really got people excited was this right here. Is if you beat all 999 stages, you get 77 Dragon Stones in total. So you do get quite a bit if you go ahead and beat it. And I think someone made a tweet about what you get in total, if I can find it, but I think it was way more down here. Come on. This is some invigorating content right here, baby. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, so courtesy of Luka Dokkan, you get a total of 277 stones. It's quite a bit. You get 38,450 small orbs of each type, 24,870 medium orbs, and 2,145 large orbs, 9 funky Kais, 5 old Kais, 27 platinum statues, and 3 diamond statues. So, needless to say, a lot of dragon stones, a lot of orbs. Again, this is a ton of orbs, dude. And again, I believe it because look, man, there's just so many orb rewards that you get through this. So, I would honestly recommend every single person farm this up. The only downside I see to this is, again, if you're a newer player, you're probably not going to be able to, you know, meet the requirements for like each, you know, section's weakness, you know, for example, like Dragon Ball Saga. But again, like I said, depending on how difficult they make this, I really don't think you need to do that. But I do expect it towards the end to get a lot more difficult, and then at that point you would be forced to go ahead and actually run the category weaknesses. So again, this is going to be, again, I think the last event that they're dropping for the anniversary. Very, very good event here. Hopefully it stays up the entire time. Like, I hope this is like an event that never goes away. Because again, to be fair, it's 999 stages of just pure grind and of just pure dedication. Because that's going to take a hell of a lot of a time. I haven't even done a lot of EZA stages. I don't try to get to like those incredibly hard, you know, level of stages. I just beat it and I beat it. So, needless to say, this is going to be a grind. I am going to try to get all of the missions done and like basically try to get all the rewards on my JP account, because of course this is coming out on JP first. But honestly, I might not be able to get through all of it because again, I don't have a lot of the, you know, Dokkan Fest leaders or just the leaders of the categories that, you know, are going to be effective for this, you know, event. So unfortunately there, I might not be able to beat it, but for sure I do believe on my global, after the anniversary, you know, especially, I think I should pretty much be able to crush this, because I have every single leader that's on here. Of course, I have Omega for Shadow Dragon. I don't have GT bosses on both, but I do have GT bosses on my JP account, ironically. I don't have it on my global. I also don't have heavenly events. That's another one. Heavenly events. World Tournament doesn't really have a proper leader, but you can build like a very easily like pseudo build. So I just don't have heavenly events, GT bosses, and Ally of Justice, because this is Dokkan Fest Vidal's category. But again, I can make a pseudo team that are on this category, so again, not too difficult there. But anyways, I'm distracting myself from that. So anyways, that is of course the new event that's going to be coming. Again, we did get the data download for that tomorrow, or last night I should say. And again, these are basically all the rewards that you get if you complete, again, all 999 stages. So again, it's going to take a hell of a lot of a time to go ahead and grind up. Unless you're DeTruth or someone who literally just plays Dokkan for a living, I think this would take them like maybe a week or even like a couple of days. But anyways, other stuff that we got in the data download was the EZA for Shugesh and Tora. Again, I am very much looking forward to both of their EZAs. Shugesh, actually not Shugesh, but Tora in particular, because again, he is a support type unit, which is nice. So first of all, we're going to start with Shugesh. Again, leader skill is useless, 3 key 77%. He still stacks defense, which is nice, and greatly raises attack, and then causes supreme damage. He gets 150 at the start, plus another 50% if there's another Team Bardock category ally attacking in the same turn. But again, Shugesh is basically limited to the teams that already have Team Bardock, so again, I really don't think that's going to be a hard requirement to go ahead and fulfill. He performs a critical hit when the enemy is stunned, so he guaranteed crits if they're stunned, so again, Borgos is going to have to factor into that. He stuns the target enemy when the target enemy's super attack is sealed, so I think that's where, I think Bardock seals super attack from the free-to-play units. I think Bardock does that. launches a he launches a guaranteed additional attack that has a 50% chance of being a super if the enemy is in the attack down or defensive down status. Again, this is where Fasha comes in because she lowers attack. So, again, Shugesh seems to be very good. Again, he is going to have a lot of uses because he does stack defense, which is nice. What are his stats? 8,000. So again, not the craziest in terms of stats, but either way, I do think this guy's going to be pretty good. Because again, he does at least have tough as nails, which is nice. Alright, next up is Tora. Again, same leader skill, 3 key, 77%, totally useless. So he stacks attack and defense. Again, he still did this beforehand, but I thought they would have at least maybe upgraded it a little bit, but turns out they did. Oh, and he also greatly lowers defense, so then that plays into Shugesh's last part of his passive, where he has a 50% chance of basically doing, you know, another super attack. So that's actually really good in his favor. He still gets 150%. No, so he gets 150% like Shugesh. He gives all allies 3 key and 30% attack and defense. So again, he did. Wait, did they buff his support? I mean, they did buff his support because now it's 3 key at least. And then if you have Team Bardock category allies, okay, so he gives Team Bardock category allies crit chance. Oh, that's interesting. So he gives them 10% crit chance, which is nice. He recovers 15% HP whenever HP is 85% or less, if there are 3 or more low-class warrior category allies on the team. Again, not a hard condition to fulfill. If we take a look at low-class warrior for just like a quick second here. Again, most, if not all of the free-to-play units are going to be on low-class warrior. We do have, you know, this guy's also free-to-play as well, and he actually also has an Easy A, I believe. Version Z Goku's actually on this team. LR Bardock's on this team. We also have this free-to-play Grade 8 Bardock, who also has an Easy A on that team. So you do have options. Again, this guy as well, free-to-play and has an Easy A. So, I mean, like I said, you do have options on this team. Low-class warrior. Of course, it's not like the craziest team ever, but at least, again, most of your units that you're going to be running are on this team regardless. So, you know, this should not be a hard condition to fulfill for Tora. And again, same thing for Shugesh. Again, Team Bardock members, I mean, all of them are on the low-class warrior team, where you're probably going to want to run them anyways. Because, again, Bardock, at least this HL Dokkan Fest Bardock, is a full 170% leader. So, again, that's, you know, something, in their favor that they at least have. And then for his links, Cold Judgment is what really stands out to me. So it's nice that he has Cold Judgment, which is good. Okay, let's see if there's any low-class warriors that have Cold Judgment. Nope. So far, none. That's not good. Yeah, none of them really have Cold Judgment, man. That sucks for Tora. That's actually really unfortunate for Tora, that none of these guys who are on low-class warrior and have Cold Judgment. But again, I'm pretty sure Shugesh is also gonna have a hard time finding someone who has Tough as Nails, because I'm pretty sure Tough as Nails is mostly like an Android's link. I mean, there's this Nappa, but again, that's the TUR of the LR, and he's not on low class warrior. There is this Int Shugesh, but again, you're not gonna be running that guy. Yeah, so Shugesh is also gonna have, you know, that difficulty of finding someone who also has Tough as Nails, but again, like I said, it is what it is sometimes. And I think that's actually going to do it for today's video, because again, that is all the news that dropped so far regarding JP Dokkan. Again, it's this huge Easy A battle, or Extreme Z battle event, and then just the Easy A's for both Shugesh and Tora. So again, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the new Extreme Z battle event. Again, I do expect this to be something, hopefully, that stays up year-round. Again, I don't expect, you know, very brand new players to go ahead and beat this, because again, there are a lot of category requirements, or, you know, category weaknesses, I should say. But again, depending on how difficult it is, I'm pretty sure you should be able to just beat most of the earlier stages with just like a super busted powerful team. So again, you know, it is it is what it is, you know. So anyways, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.